That spread is crazy, by the way. The disrespect the Dolphins 2.5-point favorites at home against the Jets.
Well,
That's
they're
crazy,
0-3
man.
too. What do you expect?
I know.
I mean, the numbers, they're looking at numbers and how you're doing offensively and how you're doing defensively.
I
And
thought the Dolphins played a hell of a game on Thursday with the exception of, a couple of passes, but
I got to tell you, Mike, and I know it was dogpiling after the game. Mike called a great game.
he did.
He called a
That was
really
not
good
on
game
Mike.
for what he has and what he called and getting guys open and short crossing routes. So I've got this new thing that I've said. Apparently, it's out there because some people, and I think Mike's calling what Tua can handle. Mike is going, okay, this is what Tua can do. Now, maybe some of it's because of the offensive line, maybe, but I think a lot of it's because he's going, hey, I don't know if something's not right with Tua from even when he was throwing ahead. He was connecting with Tyreek a couple years ago, hitting him in stride over the top. And I get it. He's not throwing it 75 yards in the air, but if he can throw it 55, he was getting it 55, knowing Tyreek could run under it. And they had great timing. Right now, whether it's a deep comeback or an out route or something, a crossing route deeper or a takeoff down the middle, his last couple of throws to Tyreek Hill specifically have been ducks.
Kind of feels like ever since he came back last season,
yes,
that it's been like a
because
downhill.
He didn't play. You're right. He didn't play at the end of last year.
Right? Like he came back, he was rough. Yeah, I'm with you, by the way. Something does seem like it's up with him.
No, I'm just, it looked like.
And I don't think he's good to begin with, but like it does seem like something is not right.
And I know he's been coached up to throw the ball away and make good decisions and, live for another down. And you can see that. You can see that part of his game. And he's got a goal of staying healthy. But, yeah, I think that's why I think Mike's game plan was really good. But
I also think the fact that he can't run and teams know that he can't run.
Yeah, you don't have to
is
have a spy
massive,
guy.
massive disadvantage.
Every
other quarterback in the NFL, at least there's like a somewhat of a threat that the guy could take off.
Look at the runs. I watched Daniel Jones take off and run yesterday during those highlights.
Well, he runs. Yeah, he's good.
He had 700 yards rushing one year with the Giants. So
the other issue too, like you got to get that ball out quick because the guy can't take a hit. If he gets hit, it could be it. He's the only quarterback in the league too that can't take a hit. So
I just
feel two things working against you there.
When he sits for an extra second in the pocket and starts to feel everything getting closer to him, that's when it doesn't look good. It's like, okay, maybe the number one option's not there. Kind of waiting, and now shoot, I'm kind of waiting, but is somebody gonna take me down? He just doesn't. And by the way, if that's the case, I get it, man. You've taken some hits. You've had trouble with your hip. You've had God knows how many concussions. I understand it. I understand. But, man, this is he's got to play better. If you're going to play him, he's got to play better than he is, and especially in these tight ball games in the fourth quarter.
You don't think he's hurt, do you?
No.
I don't know when it would have happened, but
no,
I guess you're on to something, or something does not look right. Because he's floating those passes up there.
Some of the throws he made down the field, like Washington a couple years ago, and those over the top of the safety and corner, and Tyreek makes a little adjustment to the ball, and it's a 70-something yard touchdown, and all the throws down the sideline, and all I get is, well, the safeties are taking everything away, and I'm like, there's something else going on here besides just the safety thing that we keep hearing about.
Is it possible he's, I don't want to say scared, but
gun shy?
Is there something that's like in his head?
We like to say gun shy sounds a little better.
Okay.
Scared
does sound. You know what I mean, though? Like, at a certain point, I mean, the guy's taking, you said the concussions and stuff. Like,
I don't think he's scared.
He has to know that he can't take a hit.
I think that's always there. I think he knows one more could be it. Like, you run out of free passes, so to speak. So anyway, I don't know, man. We'll see what the game plan is, this week.
If you can't beat the Jets at home, on Monday Night Football in a battle of winless teams. Like,
I am with you. And
you can't win that
team,
game. I don't know what
up there, and they find ways to lose every week in tight ball games. And,
yeah, they're not very good.
So, I don't know.
A lot of people, by the way, are chiming in here. A lot of people are turning on Tua at this point, and I get it, man. People are pissed. It sucks watching Justin Herbert play every week too. And I know, like, people are sending that in. That pass that he had to Keenan Allen in the end zone,
that was a
great
play.
To tie the game. He slips through a couple of tackles, throws the ball like fading away on a rope while he's getting hit.
Well, I can tell you this: coming out of college, there was one thing that was not discussed. He had a strong arm. That was an A+ arm, and it's still A+ arm. I don't know if they thought. I don't.
Okay,
even know
so if he had an
point.
A+ arm, he was obviously a better athlete running wise, right?
Oh,
that's not even debatable.
Oh, I remember it was leadership.
Leadership. Okay.
I'm trying to think of some of the things that everybody was talking about before. Maybe accuracy. Was it accuracy? I don't remember.
Yeah, you know who else had an accuracy problem?
Yeah.
Guy
up in Buffalo.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember he was throwing it in the seats and stuff.
I think
then he figured out how to play.
Wasn't it Troy Aikman said if you're a 55% completion guy in college, that's what you're going to be in the pros?
Everyone's got all the answers. I don't know.
I don't know, but whatever that. And by the way, he did throw it when he first got in the league. Josh did throw it everywhere.
Yes, he did.
You weren't safe in the first or second row of a stadium.
Good thing they have quarterback coaches out there, huh?
Somebody coached him up, or he just decided I'm going to be really friggin' good, and there's nothing anybody can do about it.
Well, every game the Bills play now, I don't know if you notice this, they do the little split screen thing, and they have him as throwing mechanics as a rookie.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
Every
single
game
that on
the.
Yeah, it's funny. I was watching the monitor, and I saw they were showing it.
Yeah, while Chris Collinsworth is stroking him, they usually do that little split screen thing.
Yeah, the Justin Herbert thing is
that one stings too. Yeah,
it's amazing. All of a sudden, he gets a coach. One thing about Harbaugh, whoever he coaches, don't they end up being good?
Usually, yes. Seems that way.
I mean, and he's a little bit different guy now. He's not. Yeah.
Yes.
You see him in front of groups with those glasses on, and you don't know what he's going to say. But man, he can coach him.
954 says, "Can we talk about a real team? UM is undefeated, number 2 in the country. The hell with the Dolphins." By the way, the Dolphins lose.
Thanks for listening.
They lose on Monday night. It might be, right?
Yeah.
I said Lamar had accuracy issues too, laughing out loud.
Hell,
remember they wanted Lamar to be a wide receiver or something, or a running back or something,
right?
Lamar
to run a 40 as a receiver, and he told him to kiss his rear end. This is awesome.
He's only been a generational talent at quarterback.
Baltimore goes, we'll take him.
Yeah.
We know what he can do.
God forbid someone here had the foresight to take someone from here.
How about the great Ozzie Newsome? One of the reasons he is one of the great GMs of all time. Oz is behind that move. Not only great tight end when he played, but great general manager. Probably the best combination guy in the history of the sport. As a great tight end, and then shows up and is making some of the picks he's made.
You want a theory on Tua here? 404 says the injury at the end of the last year was to his hip, the left side. He can't properly plant on that leg, so he's trying to arm all his throws. We already know it's weak.
He did hurt his hip at the end of the season.
Is he not healthy?
He ran the other. I saw him run. He ran. He slid. He looked normal. He's not
healthy, by the way. He should get out of the game.
No. But does he? I get the
sit and get healthy, whatever you need.
I get the theories, and I don't think he is. I don't know.
Well, something's got to explain these throws. Those are not NFL throws, man.
No. His 2 throws again down the middle of the field, which, by the way, between a safety and a corner, and then the other one that he came all the way back to catch, were not good-looking throws.
The only guy who probably looked worse was Russell Wilson, who was completely washed.
Yeah, but Russell says all the great. He always says the right things.
He may be the most washed quarterback in the NFL.
Got paid in one more year, though. Got it. But that thing's going to be running out here pretty soon. I agree. All right. Hey, Woody, we got to go to break here, man. We've got a lot